enjoy it, and you're welcome. I'm disappointed that you didn't know these were out here.
This video has been brought to you by Spectorals Inc.
Who gonna tell it? Who the fuck is gonna tell my boy? Now I know you on the backup, but you should know that this is my backup page. This ain't the main. This ain't my main chick. This is my side chick. And had you have been a member of my main page, you wouldn't have said none of that shit you just said. Because no, you didn't just try to correct the sports anime historian himself, your anime unk, the sports historian himself. I bet you didn't know. Animal Olympics, this shit right here, I bet you didn't know that this was the first sports anime made ever in 1928. And I bet you didn't know that what created the shoujo genre was a sports anime called Attacker Number 1. And it was one of the first woman mangaka anime that got a long-running series at 104 episodes. Without Arano Sensei, you wouldn't even have women manga series, period. She was the woman that kicked down the doors for all the other women to get their anime series and manga series taken seriously. So don't ever question my knowledge on women manga that have to do with sports, especially. So I had to slap you around a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? I still love you. Now, to address your points of your video. In my previous video that this video is stemming from, now the problem with you young whippersnappers nowadays is that y'all listen to debate or argue versus listening to understand and gain value from the things that are being said. Because the point of that video wasn't to say that there aren't any women's sports anime in those specific settings that I've stated, or that there are no men's anime that are in those specific settings. It's the fact that I said that in that video that Japan is out of touch when it comes to sports manga, because they are starting, I didn't say this in the video, but they are starting to go into these weird areas, which that tweet stemmed from, where they're trying to make a sci-fi sports manga called Blue Dot. And those types of series, those gimmicky series that like try to add some type of technological or scientific or even try to make it fantasy wise, those particular sports animes don't work. Because my point in that 6-minute video was not that there aren't any of those types of settings. It's that sports anime is the one genre of manga and anime where keeping it simple, stupid is the best. You don't have to rewrite the wheel to have successful manga or anime series that are based off sports. Birdie Wing is proof of that. There's a sports side to it, but then there is a slice of life thriller aspect to it, and that's all you need. You just need to take the setting, add a little je ne sais quoi to it, and it will fucking be a mega hit. But all of those series that you named, I've covered on my main page, but we can go over them again real quick. The World's Strongest is a wrestling anime, but it's more of a slice of life ecchi series in order to get the boys horny. That's why it's not successful. As you said in your video, Kamino Michi is not a wrestling anime, it's a isekai. And it's okay, but if you're looking for real wrestling, like Tiger Mask W, which is actually a spin-off of the 1979 version of Tiger Mask, then you're damn sure not gonna get it from Kamino Michi. Now, Hanebando, I appreciate you for putting me on that. I didn't know about that, so now I'm gonna add it to my list. But for some reason, people just don't like badminton anime mangas. And we saw this as recently as Love of All Play, which came out in 2022, and it was at the bottom of the rankings. And I was one of the only people that actually covered this or talked about it. Had they made Love of All Play like the K-drama, the anime would have been way fucking better. But I think that's the reason why Love of All Play didn't do well. The main reason is because it was too campy, most of the characters was blah, and it was overly tropey, and it didn't really have any drama in it. Hurricane Receive just wasn't good. Who wants to watch women play volleyball in the summer when we've literally seen that trope in every single anime that has a summer break? So it fell on deaf ears. If the Animanga industry was serious about making women's sports anime more viable, they would turn things like Shoujo Fight into an anime. You could reboot the Attacker #1 series and make it for the modern era. Or if you don't want to do that, you can turn Shin Attacker, the spin-off series of Attacker #1, into an anime. Farewell Kramer was a good women's soccer anime, but the point is not that they don't have them, it's that there's not a lot of them and they don't attack it from various different angles. Like Soccer Girl Kaide, which was a one-shot that they never greenlit, so that just tells me that they don't believe that women's sports anime with a traditional focus on the sports, other than the slice of life stuff or turning it into a love story or a drama, they don't believe in it because this never got greenlit. Like, why hasn't Sayonara Football gotten a fucking anime? So you see what I'm talking about? It's not the fact that they don't do women's sports anime, it's that there are too few, even from a manga perspective, don't get greenlit for an anime series or don't get greenlit for an anime, so women don't have anything that they can identify with. It's slim pickings out here, my boy. In conclusion to this going on 7-minute video, what I stated in my first video still stands, whether it's women or men's anime when it comes to sports anime. They just don't like to do traditional sports anime in this day and age because they feel like it's tired or played out. When I feel like there are so many untapped sports that they can cover besides soccer, baseball, and now golf. It's like, why don't y'all give these other series a chance? But anyway, I've been rambling on long enough. Like I said, I made this video over 7 minutes and I didn't want to go this long. If you stuck around to the end, you're a real one. I love you. I appreciate you.
And I'll see you in the next video.